What is going on, guys? Train back to you today with another video. More Yu-Gi-Oh discussion, more Yu-Gi-Oh news. You know that's what I'm all about. Bringing you guys the latest shit. Part 4, I believe it is, on my Legendary Duelist Ancient Millennium discussion series bullshit. Today we are going to be talking about one of the weirdest motherfuckers I ever saw in anime, period, and probably a very close runner-up to Weevil Underwood. Except Weevil was more annoying and Crowler was just fucking weird. I just gave it away. Dr. Crowler from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I just never understood the point to this personality and so I'm just gonna cut right to the fucking cards because I don't even know what to say about this fucking human being. Crowler is going to get a reprint for Ancient Gear Golem, Ancient Gear Golem Ultimate Pound, and a card that I never knew existed and is fucking cool as hell. Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. And yes, I actually did my research on these Ancient Gear cards before I did this video this time. So I may know a little bit more than what I'm talking about, except for how to build the decks. So I did my research, but I didn't. So getting to the new cards, we've got Ancient Gear Frame, an Earth Machine level 4 monster with attack 1600, defense 500. With effect reading, you can discard one card, add it from your deck to your hand, one Ancient Gear Golem, or one spell trap that specifically lists the card Ancient Gear Golem in its texts. You can only use this effect of Ancient Gear Frame once per turn. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spell trap cards until the end of the damage step. You know, your typical Ancient Gear effect. If this face-up card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can special summon up to 3 Ancient Gear Golem and or Ancient Gear Golem Ultimate Pound from your hand, ignoring their summoning conditions. Which is fucking broken. So say you have 2 of your Ancient Gear Golems and an Ultimate Pound, or vice versa, or all 3 of your Ancient Gears, or all 3 of your Ultimate Pounds, you know, and this card got like Raigeki'd or fucking Trap Hold or anything like that, it's just game over, honestly. Uh, because there are outs to Ancient Gear Golems, yes, I know, they're not godly monsters, they're not insane, but that's the whole point of an Ancient Gear deck, is getting your Ancient Gear Golems out on the field so you can go into other plays, other fusions, other fucking whatever the deck plays. 1600 attack, I know it's pretty easy to get over, but at the same time, just imagine they're like, oh, well, I don't want to attack you, so I'm just gonna, like, I don't know, mirror force you or something like that. Just a busted ass effect. Will it make Ancient Gear Golems competitive? Who knows? So let's go through the other cards and find out. Next card I want to talk about is Ancient Gear Fusion, normal spell card, which I actually really like. That they're doing more and more fusions, like Red Eyes Fusion, Brilliant Fusion, Instant Fusion, Future Fusion, Elemental Fusion, I believe was one. I don't know, don't quote me on that, but how they're coming out with attribute fusion cards, I think that's just really cool. So maybe they'll do like a Blue Eyes Fusion or a Dark Magician Fusion, but get into the card effect because I'm rambling on again. I'm really good at that in these fucking videos. Effect reading, fusion summon one Ancient Gear fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion monsters. If you use an Ancient Gear Golem or Ancient Gear Golem Ultimate Pound you control as fusion materials, you can also use monsters in your deck as fusion material. So use your Ancient Gear frame to get this out. Your Ancient Gear frame gets destroyed and you special summon your Ancient Gear Golem or Ancient no. Brain fart. Holy shit. Um, you special summon one of your Ancient Gear Golems, or you can special summon 3 of them. You know, you can use your Ancient Gear Fusion to bring out using one of the ancient gears on your field or in your hand. You don't even have to special summon the fucking thing. You can also use them from your deck. So it's got that Brilliant Fusion-esque feel to it, except you can use one from your hand and the deck as opposed to all in the deck. If this was just like Brilliant Fusion, this card would be another Broken Ancient Gear card. But I believe it's very helpful because you could get your Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem out, or the card we're going to talk about here in a little bit. But moving on, we have Competition Cross Dimension, which is a normal trap card. With effect reading target one ancient gear monster you control, banish it during the next standby phase, return that monster banished by this effect to the field, and its attack becomes double its original attack until the end of that turn. If an ancient gear golem or ancient gear golem ultimate pound you control be destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. So, limited removal for ancient gears. You will have to wait a turn for it to come out, but if you can stall during your opponent's turn to where they don't kill you and your ancient gear comes back the next turn, double its attack. So if you use just a regular ancient gear golem, 6,000 attack, hard to get over a 6,000 attack in one turn. You could push for crazy amounts of damage. Or you could use your ultimate ancient gear golem and go to 8,800 attack, which is nuts in my opinion, because I have hardly ever seen attacks get like that. Except for sometimes I use my Cyber Dragons and Future Fusion, or not Future Fusion, Power Bond, and then I use the limited removal. Fuck, if you did limited removal and this competition cross dimension, it's just, that's some insane damage. 6,000 goes to 12,000. Your 8,800 goes to, what's that? 156,000, which, that's fucking insane. So that's cool, but secondary effect also, if you have one of your ancient gear golems out and your opponent tries to destroy it or kill it, banish this from the graveyard instead, and try and push for another play next turn. Yet another ancient gear card that's very, very helpful. So let's move on to our final, which I believe looks really cool and I don't know. I'm in a good mood today, if you can't tell. Newest, best boss monster for Dr. Crowler, the weird motherfucker. Megaton Ancient Gear Golem. It is a fusion monster, Earth machine type, of course, level 9. Attack 3,300, defense 3,300. Materials have to be 3 Ancient Gear monsters. With effect reading, if this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate spells, traps until the end of the damage step. Ancient Gears, all of them. If this card was fusion summoned using 2 or more Ancient Gear Golems or Ultimate Pounds as fusion materials, it can attack to that number of times each battle phase. If this face-up fusion summon card is in its owner's control, leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can special summon one Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. 3,300 attack, not that fucking nasty, but you get out this and you try to push for damage and this card's destroyed because of battle or your opponent's of cards, special summon that Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem, and then if this one's your Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem's destroyed, you can use its effect to bring back out the Megaton Ancient Gear Golem, and then if that one's destroyed, bring out another Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem and just cycle through and cycle through and cycle through until you run out. But it's still really cool. Plus, if you use, your Ancient Gear Golem, you can attack more than once. So it's got that. It's the Chimera tech for Ancient Gear Golems, and it's nice. I think it's cool. I might even diddle around with the thought of making an Ancient Gear deck just because of the newest cards that are coming out. Are these cards going to make Ancient Gears top tier decks? Probably not. Is this going to make them competitive? Definitely. Will you see it at locals? Possibly, depending on your locals, what they like to play. This might be one of those rogue decks, that people play just to be into the game, not into the game, into the anime, because Ancient Gears have, I wouldn't say have been competitive, but they definitely have a threat to them, just kind of like Cyber Dragons and Blue Eyes, even though I know Blue Eyes was in the meta at one point, or Dark Magicians. So this deck can be pretty competitive, but I wouldn't say topping any regionals or any YCSs, anything like that. I see it more as a local deck. But it's these cards coming out in this pack are really nice, and I do enjoy the Ancient Gear cards now, so I might even build them. We'll see. If you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Show your boys some support. If you have any opinions on today's topic or any future ideas you have for me, go ahead and leave them all in the comments below. And if you enjoy my content, be sure to hit that subscribe button to check out my weekly content on this card game we enjoy. That'll be it for me. I'll catch you guys next time.